In a world often filled with fleeting headlines, some stories cut through the noise with a quiet, profound power. They remind us that behind every public face, there's a human heart capable of both immense joy and deep sorrow. This week, fans of the beloved BBC program Antiques Roadshow were reminded of this truth in the most touching way, as one of its most cherished experts, Mark Hill, shared a piece of his own fragile personal history. It wasn't an announcement about a rare porcelain vase or a forgotten masterpiece found in an attic. It was a simple, yet utterly heartbreaking, tribute to the man who shaped his world, his father. Taking to social media, a space usually reserved for showcasing fascinating finds and historical curiosities, Mark shared the devastating news of his father's passing. The post was a masterclass in understated grief, a testament to a love so deep it needed no elaborate fanfare. He simply wrote, "Pa, 1940 to 2025. Thank you." Accompanying these few, powerful words were a collection of photographs that painted a vivid picture of a life lived to the fullest. One image showed his father, Roger Hill, standing proudly next to a roaring Formula One car, a titan in his own world of speed and precision. Another captured him looking impossibly dapper in a suit and tie, a gentleman from a golden era. But it was the third photo that truly resonated, the one that felt like a warm, private glimpse into their bond. Mark and his pa sharing a simple cup of tea, his father's feet clad in a pair of wonderfully fluffy slippers. It was in this final, candid image that the whole story unfolded. Here was not just a legend of the racetrack, but a dad. A pa, a man who, after a life in the fast lane, could find simple joy in a quiet moment with his son. The contrast between the high-octane F1 machine and the cozy slippers spoke volumes about the man Roger Hill was, a figure of strength and expertise, but also one of warmth, love, and family. In his moment of personal loss, Mark's immediate thought was for others. His post concluded with a gentle request, "If you wish, donations to at Racing Dementia." This selfless gesture pointed towards a deeper, more painful chapter in his family's story. The charity Race Against Dementia was founded in 2016 by the legendary F1 driver Sir Jackie Stewart after his beloved wife, Helen, was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. The organization is a powerhouse in the fight to fund pioneering research into this cruel, terminal condition. Mark's choice of charity was a poignant nod to a battle his father likely faced, and a way to channel his grief into a powerful force for good. The response from the public was immediate and overwhelming. It was a digital embrace, a wave of compassion from fans who felt they knew Mark through their television screens. The comments section became a space of shared humanity, a place where strangers could offer a moment of comfort. "Sorry to hear this, Mark," one user wrote, a simple sentiment that carried immense weight. Mark's reply was equally simple and profoundly accepting. "Thank you, it was his time." Another follower shared, "Sincere condolences, Mark. He looks like a true gentleman. The picture of you two together says it all." And it truly did. The unspoken love, the comfortable silence, the shared history, it was all there in that one photograph. Messages poured in, many sharing their own painful experiences with dementia. Dementia is such a cruel disease, and we feel so helpless to see our friends and loved ones go through it. One comment read, "Echoing the thoughts of millions who have watched the disease steal away the people they love, piece by piece." To understand the depth of Mark's tribute, one must understand the legacy of his father. Roger Hill was no ordinary man. Hailing from New Zealand, he was a legend in the high-stakes, adrenaline-fueled world of Formula One. In the 1970s, a visceral and dangerous era for the sport, he was the chief mechanic for the iconic Tyrrell F1 team. This wasn't just a job, it was a calling. He was the man in the trenches, the one with oil on his hands and the weight of a driver's life in his every decision. During his tenure, the Tyrrell team became a dominant force, winning 3 drivers' championships and a constructor's title, with the legendary Sir Jackie Stewart himself behind the wheel. Roger Hill was described as being more or less Stewart's personal mechanic, a role that speaks of unparalleled trust and skill. In the heat of the pit lane, with seconds deciding a race, Roger was the calm at the center of the storm, the man who ensured the machine was a perfect extension of the champion driving it. The team's story, which saw its final Grand Prix win in 1983 and its retirement in 1998, is woven into the fabric of F1 history. Incredibly, the team he helped build was the precursor to today's seemingly invincible Mercedes-AMG F1 team. Roger Hill didn't just work on cars.